Okay, viewers. So, this lecture we talk about converse, contrapositive, and inverse. See, whenever you are given P implies Q statement, okay. So from this we can write converse, okay, and it is expressed like this: Q implies P. We can write inverse, which is written like this: negation of P implies negation of Q, okay. And we can also write contrapositive, which is written like this: negation of Q implies negation of P, okay. Now see one example based on this, okay. So the question is this, that here we are given that what are the contrapositive, converse, inverse of the conditional statement, okay. The question is given like this, that if the home team wins, okay, this is one sentence, whenever it is raining, okay. So I told you that whenever any word like whenever comes, okay, then the statement which comes after whenever, that is taken as P, okay. So P is here, it is raining. And what is the Q statement? Q is the home team wins, okay. So what is the P implies Q statement? What is the conditional statement? If, then write the P statement: if it is raining, then the home team wins, okay. Now first of all write converse. So what is the converse statement? It is Q implies P, okay. So it means that right here if, okay, if, now what is the Q statement? If the home team wins, then it is raining, okay. So this is the converse. Now next write inverse, okay. So what is the inverse? Negation of P implies negation of Q, okay. So if, what is the negation of P statement? If it is not raining, if it is not raining, then the home team does not win, okay. And what is the uh, contrapositive statement, okay. Next we want to write the contrapositive. So the contrapositive, it is expressed like negation of Q implies negation of P. So it is if, what is the negation of Q statement? If the home team does not win, then it is not raining, okay. So in this way you can write converse, inverse, and the contrapositive of your given prepositions, okay. Now in the next part we want to learn about the bi-conditionals, okay. Whenever you are given two prepositions P and Q, okay, then their bi-conditional, it is expressed like this: P bi-conditional Q. It is denoted with this double headed arrow, okay. And you see that P biconditional Q is true, okay, when both P and Q have the same truth values. Okay, mean if both P and Q they are true, then the answer is true, and if both P and Q they are false, only then the answer is true. Okay, if P is true, Q is false, then the answer is false. So we learn these things with the help of one example. So the question is this, that uh, you can take the flight. Okay, and the Q statement is you buy a ticket. Okay, so you can take the flight. This is the P statement. Okay, and this is biconditional, which is also expressed like this: if and only if. Okay, so this symbol mean biconditional. You buy a ticket. Okay, so what is the P statement and what is the Q statement? Both the statements might be true. One might be true and another might be false. One might be false, another might be true, or both might be false. Okay, so the statement is this, that you can take the flight if and only if you buy the ticket. Okay, so there is no problem in this. If you buy the ticket, then you can take the flight. There is no problem. Nobody will stop you. Okay, then the next question is, the next thing is this, that if you buy the ticket, or if you take the flight, okay, then you do not buy the ticket. So this is not the correct thing. Okay, so that is why it is false. Okay, if you cannot take the flight, okay, if you buy a ticket, so this is also false statement. Okay, then the next one is this, that if you cannot take the flight if you do not buy a ticket, then it is completely correct. So you see that in biconditional statement, when both the truth values they are same, only then the answer is true, otherwise it is false. Okay, so more about it will be discussed in the next video lecture. Thank you very much.